I think marijuana should be legal everywhere. It can help treat Alzheimer's disease, ALS, Crohn's disease, and PTSD.
I don't think it should be legal at all, because it could also cause dizziness and react badly with other medications.
I'm for legalizing it because it may help treat epilepsy and can ever reduce muscle spasms and inflammation.
I'm against it because it can cause memory loss and impaired coordination.
I think it should be legal because people who need it won't get arrested for having a substance or being under the influence of one.
I don't think that it should be legal because if you are diagnosed with a condition, it can still treat all those things if you have a medical marijuana card.
I also think it should be legal because it can be less addictive depending on what you use.
I think it should be illegal because even though it might be less addictive, you are also at the risk of overconsumption, which results from abuse.
I think it should be illegal because cannabis is far less harmful and poses fewer negative side effects than most prescription drugs.
I think it should be illegal because it can damage the lungs and increase a stroke or heart attacks.
I think it should be legal because it's a safer alternative for opioids.
I think that it shouldn't be legal because it can cause major accidents like in a car or just driving under the influence.
I think it should be legal because it is useful for anti-inflammatory.
I don't think it should be legal because it can cause panic attacks and hallucinations.
I think it can help with chronic pain from conditions like nerve damage, cancer, and multiple sclerosis, and that's why I think it should be legal.
I think it should be illegal because it has a risk of losing a child.
I think it should be legal because it promotes research and encourages clinical trials using marijuana.
I think that it shouldn't be legal because if you use marijuana and get addicted to that, that could also like lead to other like worse drugs and you could get addicted to those.
I think it should be legal because if you're having trouble sleeping at night and really tired at work all day, if you use marijuana, it will improve your sleep quality so you have a better day at work or whatever you're doing that day.
I don't think it should be legal because you can also become in trouble with the law.
I think it should because it reduces nausea and is very effective for those who are undergoing chemotherapy, cancer.
I think it should be illegal because it can cause you to get hurt at work.
I think it should be legal because it's a natural medicine.
I think that it shouldn't be legal because although it does help with like stress and anxiety, it can also make you act out and do things that if you're not under the control of your body.
I think it should be legal because if you have Tourette's, it will help you, it will help your Tourette syndrome and you won't get made fun of as much or interrupt class or anything like that.
I don't think it should be legal because even though it can help with nausea or vomiting, it can also cause that.
I think it should be legal because some studies suggest it will help with depression and anxiety, and with that help, it allows people to calm down and relax.
I think that it shouldn't be illegal because if that is like the worst case scenario, you can get it as a medical drug, but there's also other like over-the-counter drugs that you can get that help with depression, anxiety, and other conditions.
I think it should be legal because there are many forms of marijuana.
I think it should be legal, but yeah, I feel like it should be legal to people when you're by yourself. I don't think it should be legal when you're around your family, around your kids, or so people don't get secondhand high, or people that don't want to be around that, or anything like that.
I think it should not be legal because it can also lower brain development and IQ from the result of overconsumption also. And especially if you're in a room with a child, it can cause their brain to develop less.
And I feel like, if people are allergic to that, you should ask before you smoke it around them or something like that, because if they have an allergic reaction, that could be very bad. You could get sued or something like that.
I think it should be illegal because it can slow your reaction time down. So whenever you're driving, you might hit another car and injure you or your kids.
I think overall you should just respect each other's boundaries if you are using it, but it just increases risk of a lot of different health problems overall.
I I think there are pros and cons